Hello dear students, hope you all are fine, and today's lesson is from Family and Friends class book. Please take out your books, class book, page 74. This is from page 74. Writing, that's lesson 7, writing. Please, in this lesson we're going to focus on writing, how to write a paragraph about an explorer, to be an explorer. What type of explorer would Fred like to be? And if I ask you what type of explorer would you like to be in the future, let's say just like Fred, he wants to be an explorer, but which type of explorer? What type of explorer would Fred like to be? Fred would like to be underwater explorer. Underwater explorer. Let's read Fred's paragraph, the text. That there are some steps to write like Fred's text, but first let's read his text, then we're gonna explain this. Being an Explorer by Fred Smith. First let's read, then I'm gonna explain the steps. I'd love to be an explorer. I'd love to be an underwater explorer because I love seeing new places and being in the sea. I love seeing amazing things such as colorful fish. I think it would be fantastic to look at the bottom of the ocean. So if we ask why Fred likes to be an underwater explorer, because he loves seeing new places and he loves being in the sea, and also he loves seeing amazing things such as colorful fish, and he thinks that would be fantastic to look at the bottom of the ocean. And the second paragraph, underwater explorers do different things. Some explorers are scientists. They do scientific research, for example, looking at underwater volcanoes. They also make maps of different areas. Other underwater explorers are historians. They examine shipwrecks and objects inside them, like treasure and ancient possessions. They learn lots of things about the past, for instance, how people used to live. Some underwater explorers are environmentalists. They look at the environment, they study how animals live beneath the ocean and check for pollution. And the last paragraph, I think all of these things would be really interesting to do. That's why I'd love to be underwater explorer. So if we just look at Fred's text that he wrote about the underwater explorer, and what type of explorer would you like to be about you, that's a personalized text. We can use our imagination to write about something we'd like to do in the future. It means what would we like to do in the future. Like that, we can use lots of different adjectives to make our descriptions more interesting. Like that, amazing. I love seeing amazing things. That's one of the adjectives to make it more and the description will be more interesting. And use such as, for example, like, and for instance, to give examples. And if you want to give examples, you can use one of them, such as, for example, like, and for instance. Then the next step, when we are imagining what a situation might be like, we use would. For facts or things we know are true, we use the present simple. Like that. I think it would be fantastic to look. That if you want to imagine something, we use would. And the same here, such as colorful. That's the step 2. And step 3, we finish by giving a final reason for our choice. That's as we say, for conclusion. That's the introduction and the body here, and the conclusion, the last one. Please, and about you, choose one of them and write about. I'm going to explain how to write, like use these steps, and then let's answer these 2 questions. Question 3, read again and answer the questions, but we're going to do it orally. Why does Fred want to be an explorer? Give 3 reasons. I think we explained already at the beginning. Why does Fred want to be an explorer? The answers are here from the first paragraph. Because he loves seeing new places and being in the sea, and he also loves seeing amazing things such as colorful fish, and he thinks that would be fantastic to look at the bottom of the ocean. Because of these reasons, Fred wants to be underwater explorer. And what three types of explorers does Fred talk about? I think he talked about three types of explorers, like scientists and historians and environmentalists. He talked about these three. And about exercise 4, match. I enjoy doing sport. That's done. I enjoy doing sport such as football and basketball. Then at weekends we often go to places, that's C, like the cinema and the park. I eat a lot of fruit. That's matched with B, for example, apples and bananas. And the last one, we learn a lot in our geography lesson today. For instance, why it rains. That's exercise 4. Please try to read again and try to write about an explorer that you would like to be. For example, a space explorer, a desert explorer. You can open your workbook, page 64. 64 will be your homework. You can write your text there. That's, would you like to be a space explorer or a desert explorer or a mountain explorer? Write about one of them. Okay, dears, and thank you for today's lesson.